Hi, this is Bhupesh Kumar Navin Patel. This is day 7 of my Advent to Christmas. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause and I'm going to find a recording which today the police returned my property of Elaine Moore. Right, I'll leave it to everybody else's decision to reach their own judgment and see what they have to say on this matter. But once you've heard what's said, if you want to put your comments down on YouTube, or if you want to inbox me on Facebook, or if you want to write on my Facebook wall, whatever you think, but I want your comments, please. Right, I'm just going to pause for a minute whilst I find a bit of a recording.
Continued harassment, intimidation.
Where's the harassment, Mr. Patel? I've not contacted you at all.
No, but the thing is, you're sending letters stating that you want to investigate us.
I sent one letter asking to meet with you and with Sam.
Right.
So I don't think that justifies the word harassment, does it?
No, but it is harassment. My missus is
No,
pregnant.
it's not. It's a perfectly articulate and polite letter.
Yeah, but the thing is, from there, what you do is you're going to come in and say, we need to do this, we need to do that. We've got a HFA.
How do you know what we're going to say if you're not going to meet with us?
Because that's
and
what
you're
we do
just
normally.
going on at me at the phone. No, I didn't. That's what we do normally. I've never actually met with you outside of court, Mr. Patel. So
yeah, but the thing is, and that means you've never met with me outside court, so you failed your duties when you had junior. So like overall, you failed your duties. That's blatantly.
Oh no.
You blatantly didn't meet
Mr.
with us.
Patel, you make it impossible for anyone to work with you. I would admit that in court that I've never met with you outside court. Court knows that, and they know the reasons because it's been made clear by Dr. McClintock and all the professionals that you are not a safe person to meet with.
Right, but the thing is, I must be a professional person because there's nobody else who's got a problem. It's only the social work team
this
from
is
Hertfordshire.
old information, Mr. Patel. You're not telling me anything I haven't heard from you already.
Right, my son was looked after. Right,
we've done this, Mr. Patel. We've gone down this road about June.
No, that way, if he was looked after, it's fact. So if that is fact, that is evidence. And at this minute in time, Samantha is pregnant. It's fact. My son was looked after without your interference, consistent bullying and harassment. And even then, even when he had marks and bruising, he deceived the courts. My son was abused in court. At the minute, I'm waiting to go to speak to an inspector because I'm taking that matter further. You blatantly allowed my son to be abused whilst in foster care. And I have the evidence to show as in pictures. So Harley's solicitors will be dealing with that one. So like overall...
Okay, that's fine. That's your right to pursue that.
Well, the thing is...
Right, sorry it's a long broadcast, but that was Elaine Moore. That is a telephone conversation. Elaine Moore Stevenage, Hertfordshire social worker. There's plenty more recordings so all my evidence can be backed up. Hertfordshire, you think you're funny. More and more broadcasts are coming out. Right, I'm going to broadcast everything. I have all the information, I have all the evidence. I'm sure that you do too because the police seized my equipment. But the one thing is, this evidence is not going to go away. It's going to come out. Elaine Moore racially abused me and my family. She abused my child. I have the evidence to back it up. But this is a gag. You can't talk about your child. You can't name your child because you lot interfered with my family life and you abused my child. And the police from Hertfordshire protect you. I have the evidence. But who's going to take up an investigation? It's coming out, love. It's coming out. It's going to go on YouTube. It's going to go global. You abused my child. And that's the God's honest truth. There is a lot of people out there who claim and jump on the bandwagon. The difference is, right, I promise you, I have the evidence to back it up. It's all recorded. Voice recordings, videos, everything's there. Black and white. The recordings don't lie. And the thing is, all these professionals, or shall I say, all these people who claim to be professional, child care professionals from Hertfordshire County Council, right, I've got the evidence. A lot of parents, right, what upsets me the most, I got parents who say, we're innocent, we're totally innocent. Bollocks, you're not innocent. Not every parent is. Right, you say your case is far worse than mine. Right, look at my case. I have the evidence. The police don't want to investigate it. I've served time in jail. But the one thing is, I'm not guilty. And like, there's a lot of people out there who think I am. I have the evidence, the whole evidence. Right? Unlike a few of you, you abuse your fucking children. I never abused my children, that's the difference. I have the evidence, the hard facts. But which solicitor will challenge Hertfordshire social services and their childcare industry? None of them.
The police, who would challenge them? None of them. I did time in jail for telling the truth. And some of you people think your case is far worse when you fucking abuse your children and then you say, oh, I'm fighting for my children. What have you done to fight for your children? What have you done? You sat there on your arse. The people who I've helped, there's quite a few of them, right? Like Dawn, right? Dawn is innocent, right? 110%. There's another girl in Ireland, right, who went from Manchester. Not going to name her. She had a child up there, right? She's 100% innocent, right? A lot of you claim you're innocent. How innocent are you, right? I don't need to claim I'm innocent. The recordings will show it all. But the one thing is, I need somebody to help me. I want this to go out global, and I really want this to come out. I've been bullied. I've been intimidated. I've been beaten up. I've been put in jail. The social workers have lied. I have evidence of this. Terence Steele, right? Other people as well. But the one thing is, I'm still guilty. They've still took my child. I want somebody to help me. Right? They've racially abused my child. They've fed beef. They've beat my child. And everybody goes on, yeah, it's happening to me. The thing is, I've got the evidence to back it up. I'm 110% innocent. As clearly stated in the judgments, we've never hurt our children. Ever. And that's the God's honest truth. And I swear by it. And I give you my statement of truth. These people come in, they abuse me. And the reason why they did it is because there's a lot of parents who do abuse their children. One case which I'm aware of thinks that they're fighting. It's not forced adoption. It's the case of the other parent's got the child on a residency. The other parent deserves to have them children. The only reason being I say that is because the first parent who claims that they're innocent abused their children. And that's a God's honest truth. It's in black and white. And they turned round and said that they're fighting forced adoption. They're not fighting forced adoption. I can assure you, hand on heart. Right? There are quite a few innocent parents. I've helped a lot of innocent parents fight appeals. Samantha's written appeals. But there is one thing which I do want to state. Right? These people have said that Sam's got a learning disability. Right? I learned how to do appeals from Tim and Julie Haynes. Right? There's a lot of people like that. Tim, Julie Haynes, John Hemming. A lot of respect for them. But the one thing is, I'm no good at English. My English is crap. It's piss poor. I've got 7 Ds. I can prove it. I don't write the appeals. I go through it, put it all on the computer. Sam doctors it. And this is somebody who Hertfordshire County Council claims got a learning disability. Right? Sam wrote an appeal for Kelly Cotton. I didn't write it. I didn't do no work on it. Speak to Kelly Cotton. Speak to anybody else. Sam did that appeal. I didn't do none of it. Right? And it was a shit hot top bollocks appeal. Right? At this minute in time, whether it had been filed or not, don't know. But I didn't help no one bit. Overall, Sam did that appeal. I don't write nothing. Right? I might write on Facebook, whatever else. I might write other things. My English is piss poor. Even at work. I used to have a manager called Vish Shah. Right? Vish used to do all my paperwork because my English is piss poor. Vish will verify that. I've not done any of the writing. Sam has. And this is somebody who's got a learning disability. A learning disability who has written appeals. Who we've been to court for. Revokes as well. Sam's the one who's checked all the paperwork. Hertfordshire County Council have lied. They've misled everybody. And anybody who's met Sam can understand, right, she hasn't got no learning disability. It's just a label which Hertfordshire's given in order to steal both my children. There's evidence, lots of it. The courts don't want to accept evidence because Hertfordshire doesn't want to have egg on its face. But I'll tell you what, the evidence is coming out bit by bit. I'm going to go through the sound recordings, chop, and then I'm going to put them all out there. You can't turn around and run away from the truth. The truth is coming out. My name is Bhupesh Kumar Navin Chandra Patel. This is day 7. I'm really sorry it's been a long broadcast, but my statement of truth still stands. My evidence backs it up. And what I want to do is I want to thank Tim, Julie, JFF, John Hemming especially. There's many others as well,
But I wanted to thank them personally from the bottom of my heart. Without these people, I would have probably broke down. I probably would have died. I probably would have done something. But with these people, they've been there for me. Thank you.